The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one, and off we go from Tampa. This will be taken short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Blue ready. 53 is the mic. Focus, defense, focus. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Running right, Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Check. 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 Let's go. Let's go.
Green, triple team.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On 3rd down, Jones. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Wait. Easy. Let's go.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Deuce. Slam.
49. Check 49.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Green, triple team.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson.
That's a
6-yard pickup.
Switch.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Logan. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Here comes the ball.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here's Jones. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
35-yard line.
Eddie, white 25. Green, triple team.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. And 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Watch the pass.
Here's Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Here's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's coming. We got double up. Kill. Wait. Let's go.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Catch it.
This is Jones. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Gun.
Cross. No. Check that. We're on Mike 52 right here. 8. Express. Hey, Mike 52. I'm not ready.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That's caught by Howard, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try again with Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This Carolina defense looking to keep them out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal.
Slam, slam, slam. Joker, 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 joker.
Here's Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Newton under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Back to throw, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton. Now he's flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. William Golston able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. From the 29, Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Gun.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Gun.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
20. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 20.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. On the ground, McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 1st down, Logan, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get the ball.
Check. Fresno. Hey, stop.
They run again with Logan. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check 31. Mike, 53, Mike. Zoom. 53 is the Mike. Wait. 53 is the Mike.
This is Logan. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Easy. 25 to Mike. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going.
Now Winston on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Throwing on 2nd down, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth.
52's the mark, boy. 52. All day, dog.
Here we go on fourth. Newton got his target, Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
That's it. Look at it. 8. Gun.
Watch the twist. 22, jet, cover. 22, jet, cover.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Get wide. 52, 52.
8.
Now Newton. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch the curl.
They snap it to Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
But they picked up a little...